Want to show you how to install fonts on your computers. First off, most of you will have Chromebooks, and the fonts that I'm going to be showing you here, you will not be able to install on your Chromebooks. Chromebooks are basically keyboards to the internet. There's no applications. You can't install any of the Adobe applications on your Chromebooks. And all the fonts that you use in your Google Docs and slides and all that kind of stuff are proprietary specifically to Google. So those can't be installed on your PC, and PC fonts can't be installed on your Chromebook. So sorry. But there are a ton of fonts. If you don't know how to install a bunch of fonts in your Chromebooks, then come and see me sometime. But for the purpose of Adobe InDesign, there are a couple different ways that we can do it. The ones that we have used in the past, we use a website called Creative Market, and we go in and we'll go find fonts specifically to what we're looking for. So if we go for the design, the one that we used this year was the theme is for the tiger was what else is new. So we went in and we found one that was bubbly and big and scripty, and well, it wasn't scripty, but it was a sans serif difference between thick and thin kind of thing that really worked for what we needed. But so we purchased those. Anything that's purchased, I put it in a shared Google Drive, which is what you guys will be able to use for the um, for out of our creative libraries. So to access those, though, we paid for them in the creative market, and then I downloaded them and I shared them because it was for a specific job. So you guys are kind of working the same thing. So you go in here to your shared drives. So you'll go over here on the left, you'll find this. Now this is from out of your yellow folder into your shared drives over here. And then you're looking for the principles of art, AV, and communication. And then there's your fonts. And these are 3 different fonts from the same family. They're all the Revive 80 fonts. So we're going to double click on this. This is how you open it. And then you're going to click on the install, and it will run a little quick jobby and it will install it. And then we got this guy, and we click install on that one. I already have it, so I don't need to get any more. Hopefully that didn't blow out yours like it just blew out mine. So there's that guy. And there's this guy. And it's already, no, I don't want to replace it. It's already installed on my computer. So, but these 3 look somewhat similar to each other. And this is how I describe a font family. It's kind of like going to a family reunion where you have the tall, skinny guy, you have the short, really fat guy, and the short, kind of fat guy. But then you also, in some of the other different fonts, you might find 12 different versions or 15 different versions of the same kind of stylish. Like this one doesn't hold true 100%, but like the Q here with the way that the tail hangs on that one and the way it hangs here is pretty similar if we were to fatten this guy up and shorten him. But this Q breaks that top barrier. But most of the time they have the similarities one way or another. So um, that's a font family. So those are all the Revive ones. So I'm going to close out of this guy. The next way we're going to install fonts is through the Adobe Creative Library. We have access to every font that Adobe has. You just have to go and turn them on. But there's so many that you don't want to go turn them on because it will slow down your computer. You just want to turn on the ones that you're actually going to use. So the ones we used this year for the Tiger Yearbook, there was Eloquent and Articulate. So we need to go turn those on for you guys. I'm going to show you how to do that real quick. So you go down here to little caret arrow, and you're going to click on the Creative Cloud access right there. And over here in the top left, we're going to click the All Apps. So then you scroll all the way down here to Manage Fonts. And we want to actually browse more fonts because you guys are probably not going to have any of these in here, but some of these that I have on here are the ones that you're going to need to turn on. So we're going to go to browse more fonts, and it's going to open your web browser. And it's going to look like this. So then we come over here and we're going to type in right here. Articulate was one that we used for the body copy. ARTIC, you notice that it does not have an E at the end. So you can stop typing once that pops up. Let's go ahead and click that guy. And then right over here, you should see one that says add family or something like that. You can go in and you can add each one specific, but this is what I was talking about. You have, the tall skinny one, and you have the drunk skinny one, and you have the medium one and the medium drunk one. But look at all these different versions of that same font. So we just want to add the whole family, which you got over here. Okay, so once you get that one done, the next one we need is Eloquent JF. So then you're going to come over here and you're going to add the family. Okay, so once you add those, you probably get a little pop-up down over here that says Adobe Creative Cloud has added fonts, which is fabulous. So that's all you have to do to add those. These should be accessible to all of the Adobe applications that you have. You can turn it on so that you make it so that you can use it in the other applications that you might use. But for right now, you guys are pretty much just using Adobe, so we won't go there. So once you've done that, then you're all set, and this should show all of those different fonts you have on there, and you should be ready to use the creative libraries that I will get all set up for you guys as well. So that will be in the next video.